Kofi's bright new light. In a bright classroom in the hills of Jamaica, the sun peeked through the window. But for young Kofi, the chalkboard looked like a jumble of tangled vines. While the other children scribbled away, Kofi stared at his empty page. The letters seemed to play hide and seek, and the numbers felt like a puzzle he couldn't solve. At home, Kofi sat under the big mango tree with Mama Rose. "The books are too loud, Mama," he whispered, "and the words won't stay still." Mama Rose hugged him tight, the scent of pimento and sea salt in the air. "Don't you worry, Kofi," she said softly. "Every flower blooms at its own pace. Your time is coming." One Monday morning, Miss Gale stood at the front of the class with a big, bright smile. She held a stack of sturdy blue boxes. "Class, we have a very special gift today," she announced. "These boxes traveled all the way from England, sent by our friends at Pace Canada. They are called OneTabs." Miss Gale handed a OneTab to Kofi. It was a tablet inside a thick, protective green case. When Kofi touched the screen, it hummed to life. "This device comes from a place called 1billion.org, Miss Gale explained. "It is going to help you learn in a whole new way, with games and stories just for you." Kofi put on his headphones, and suddenly, the classroom noise disappeared. A friendly voice on the OneTab started to speak. It didn't rush him or make him feel slow. It showed him a bright yellow sun and asked him to count the rays. 1, 2, 3, Kofi whispered, a tiny smile forming on his lips. Day after day, Kofi played the learning games. The tangled vines on the chalkboard started to look like real letters. On the screen, colorful characters cheered when he got an answer right. Every time he finished a lesson, a bright gold star popped up. Kofi felt like he was winning a great race. That evening, Kofi couldn't wait to show Mama Rose. He sat on the porch and showed her how he could match words to pictures on his OneTab. "Look, Mama, CAT is cat," he shouted. Mama Rose clapped her hands, her eyes sparkling with pride. "Look at you go, my clever boy." Back at school, Ms. Gale asked the class a question about addition. Before he could even think about being shy, Kofi's hand shot up into the air. "The answer is 5, Ms. Gale," he said clearly. The teacher beamed. "That is exactly right, Kofi. Well done." Kofi noticed his friend Deshane was struggling with a subtraction puzzle. Kofi walked over and sat beside him. "It's okay, Deshane," Kofi said, sliding his OneTab over so they could see it together. "The little bird on the screen shows you how to take the berries away. Watch, I'll show you." Now when Kofi looks at the chalkboard, he doesn't see tangled vines anymore. He sees a world of stories waiting to be read. With his OneTab in his backpack and confidence in his heart, Kofi knows he can learn anything. The Jamaican sun shines bright, but Kofi's future looks even brighter.